once again, and welcome to the second part of the 2017 A Lawn Gnomes Guide 2. Just in case you haven't seen the first episode, there will be a link to the video at the end, but we are talking this year about a fun life lesson topic, and that is collecting on a budget. So, we've already figured out how to assemble the budget. We've also taken a look at assembling your finances and, of course, separating your wants and your needs. So, let's move on to a couple of extra tips and tricks in regards to collecting without having to beg for money on the street. The first thing that we're going to discuss today, and believe me, there's going to be a lot of references to Amazon.com, and the reason why is because I feel that it is just one of the best things out there in terms of looking for things about prices for certain items that you like. And the best thing about Amazon is you can find just about everything and anything there, so you really have the ability to do a lot of work and research. So the first thing is constant observance. That means constantly look at your wish list. The best thing about putting things on Amazon or putting things on computers is how accessible everything is all the time. You can sneak a look at your Amazon wish list when you're at work. I'm pretty certain that most of you can, because it's really not something that's going to take away from your actual work day, because I look at my wish list at least 4 times a day. But here's one of the few things that is important about observing and bookmarking all the things that you want to buy, especially when it comes to Amazon, or if you have a Target exclusive membership, if you're a Best Buy rewards points owner, a Hot Topic rewards points owner. You have the ability to look at all the items that you want on your wish list, but also see when prices are fluctuating. Prices at all of these retailers will always be in flux. They will go up, they will go down, they will go sideways. You have no idea. And especially when it comes to holidays, Black Friday, 4th of July, Memorial Day, Labor Day, Ash Wednesday, the Feast of Maximum Occupancy, you will find these prices constantly changing. And when you have your wish list, you will be able to see if that price of that item is actually something that you can afford. Because remember, you go back to that budget that we put together. If you see something that actually is affordable in that month, go for it. It is yours, because you know that you are saving money while you are making that said purchase. But if you're not someone that wants to order online, and I understand, online can be a little bit weird sometimes, especially if you're doing something like ordering through eBay. It can be a little bit hokey, some people can be concerned. And that is why when there is a movie out there, and you may not know this little tip or trick, but when there is a new release, especially when it comes to digital entertainment like movies and music, most of the retailers will always have the item for $5 less than what it is going to be the following week. So, the release is usually on a Tuesday. Sometimes these days, new releases are on Fridays now. So basically you have from Tuesday to Tuesday, or from Friday to Friday, or whenever it is that these new releases drop. Same thing can probably go for books at Barnes & Noble as well. The first week of release, the price is a little bit cheaper. And I've known this from personal experience. I have seen products that are $19.99 that when they go on release, that when they are officially up for sale on the first week of the release, they are $15.99. That is $4 in savings. You'd be surprised how far that little amount of money can go in terms of squirreling a little bit more away. Another important thing that you may not even think about these days, because we are always living in a digital world, but these days, these are going digital as well, and I see this a lot with my wife when we go food shopping. Believe in circulars. If you still get a newspaper, you will probably be receiving Target and Best Buy circulars. You'd be surprised about all of the sales, especially when it comes to holiday times, or sometimes even in places like Target. There's a just because. There will be a 2 for $20 deal, a 3 for $30 deal, or a 50% off deal. You would be amazed at how many deals that you can possibly find. And the best part is, it actually has a good group of films or CDs or books that you may actually want to get your hands on at that time. So take a look at those circulars. See if those collectibles are things that you would be interested in, because if you can get 2 or more of a certain item for a price like that, it is so worth it. I still remember the days of Circuit City. There was a 2 for 20 or a 3 for 30 deal almost all the time, and I was still very much building my DVD and music collection. I was always going out there to get those movies. There could either be like a 2 for 10 or even a 3 for 5, and don't even get me started on what kind of deals you can get during Black Friday if you choose to venture out. But yes, believe in those circulars, everybody. They are very useful. And the final tip that I want to give you guys today is join forums and communities. If you are a Funko Pop collector, definitely go to a community on Facebook like Funko Pop Hunters or Basement Geeks. These are places where people will constantly be talking about new releases from places like Walgreens or Best Buy or Hot Topic. When certain things are available on their websites, you can get so much information from these communities and even make a couple of friends who would be willing to give you some extra tips outside of the actual community forum. Everybody, as long as you play nice and play well behaved with everybody else, you will definitely be able to take advantage of communities and forums because you can gain so much information in regards to getting things that you collect. And that wraps up the second part, everybody. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in the third part where we continue to discuss collecting on a budget. But until then, put your comments in the box below, and I will see you in the next one. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. If you're new here and want to see more of what my channel has to offer, please click on the link to my last video, or hit that subscribe button to be kept up to date with all of my uploads. Content of all sorts is posted here quite often, so trust me, you do not want to fall behind. I will see you in the comments, and actions speak louder than words.